I think it's safe to say that the most exciting part of a gamer's year is the hype around the showcases, like we've all been experiencing for the past 2 weeks. But for me, there's an ongoing issue with these, and it is really starting to annoy me, and I imagine quite a few other gamers as well. That issue is CGI trailers. But why is this an issue? Well, let me answer that for you. What CGI trailers do is produce a sometimes false narrative of what you can expect from a game. In a modern day gaming world, graphics are a key element of your gaming experience. Trust me, they're not the be all and end all of a good game, but a lot of AAA titles now rely on looking as good as physically possible. If you are being promised a game that looks amazing on a CGI trailer and it ends up looking a bit rubbish, then of course you're going to be annoyed. A recent example of this, which no doubt annoyed a lot of people, was Redfall. The game looked excellent in its first batch of CGI trailers, and people were generally excited to try it out. Then we got to the release and the graphics looked like they'd been rendered on a PS3 rather than the PS5. Naturally, people were furious about this, and very rightly so. I don't think anyone can truly predict just how bad the graphics would be, and all we'd seen were really CGI trailers, which made the game look great, so you can see why people were being annoyed, and you can completely get where I'm coming from. Now, a very good example of just what I'm talking about here comes from a major blast from the past. One game I will always remember that took CGI trailers one step too far was WWF SmackDown Just Bring It on the PlayStation 2. That game not only produced a CGI trailer, but the actual introduction to the movie to the game was made using CGI technology as well. The first time I booted up this bad boy and saw those graphics, I was expecting this to be one of the best looking games ever made. Bear in mind as well, this was one of the first games ever released on the PlayStation 2, so we had no idea just how good games could potentially look on there. Lo and behold, once we actually got stuck into the game, it did not look as amazing as the CGI trailer had promised us. It still looked good, don't get me wrong, but nowhere near the level we were originally shown. It was deception at its very finest, and my goodness, it worked a treat in terms of getting me excited to play that game. I know a lot of games only produce CGI trailers because they have not yet got the gameplay element ready to be showcased. That is completely fair, and I imagine a lot of people would rather see something about the game rather than absolutely nothing at all. But there's just something so much better about seeing an actual gameplay trailer rather than some artificially generated content. We want to be able to see what we will be experiencing, the looks of the lands we'll be exploring, the actual people we'll be meeting, and the true feeling that the game will bring to us. With a CGI trailer, it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't feel as authentic, it doesn't reflect on what the actual game will run like, and it just feels fake in a way. Honestly, if it was up to me, I'd rather wait until a game actually had gameplay rather than seeing a CGI trailer. As I've said, and I really want to reiterate, CGI trailers aren't the worst thing in the world. But honestly, we're reaching a time now where we just want to see the gameplay. And all too often now, trailers are promising us the world with these immersive and very in-depth CGI trailers, and then the final product just isn't the same really. I don't know about you, but I really think it's time to move away from CGI and just focus on reality. For more rants and opinionated pieces like this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to GG Recon Gaming.